If you're making any of the 5 mistakes that I'm going to share with you in this video and you're a mobile YouTuber, you could be doing your channel harm, causing it to grow slower than it should be, and in one case, you could be compromising the security of your phone. And I really hope you're not making that mistake. And if you find that you were making some of these mistakes, there's still time to turn this around, so don't panic. You can fix all of these, except for the one thing that I hope you're not doing. The first big mistake so many mobile YouTubers make is only using the YT Studio app to check their analytics. Let me explain. While the YT Studio app is pretty good considering it's on your phone and it's the best we've got for an app, it's not the end-all be-all for analytics, and you are really missing out on lots of other analytics that can help you grow your channel faster. For example, did you know that inside of YouTube Studio Beta, you can sort your videos by subscribers to find out which video is driving the most subscribers to your channel? I get asked all the time, D, how can I get more subscribers on my channel? And while there are lots of different ways to do that, one way to do that is to find the videos and topics that are driving the most subscribers to your channel currently and make more videos like that. And as simple as that sounds, if you do it right, it actually works. And here's a pro tip. After you sort your videos to find out which ones are driving the most subscribers, choose the video that's driving the most subscribers to your channel and make that your channel trailer. It's already proven to drive more subscribers to your channel, so if you get more eyes on it for people who are landing on your channel, this can drive even more subscribers to your channel, and there's a good chance your favorite YouTubers are doing things like this and you're not even aware of it. Now you know. It's all those tiny tweaks and changes that people can make to their channel to add up to make a huge difference, and this is one of those tweaks. The browser I'm currently using to do this on is the Chrome browser. I open up Chrome and I choose Request Desktop Site, and then I go into either Creator Studio or Studio Beta, whichever one I want to go into, and then I dig into my analytics that way. For some reason, if Chrome is not working for you, I recommend trying the Puffin web browser. Both of these browsers are free, and I actually keep them both on my phone because every now and then Chrome doesn't work, and when that happens, I jump over to Puffin, and Puffin will usually work. So if one of them's not working for you, try the other. The second mistake so many mobile YouTubers are making is not spending money on apps. Now, before you click off, and I know you're rolling your eyes right now because maybe you're on a budget or maybe you live in some part of the world where you really can't afford the apps, hear me out. Nothing makes you look more unprofessional than when somebody loads up your video and they see a watermark from the video app company up in the corner. This immediately identifies you as a creator and your channel as amateur. And if you're running a business and you have logos on your video that don't belong to your business, you need to take those off immediately. As in, your next video better not have an app logo on it. Your online image is your online branding, and if you want people to take you seriously and not look at you as some amateur who doesn't know what they're doing and is just getting started, even though that you are, you need to make sure you don't have any logos on your video. I know if you're just starting out, some of you don't want to spend any money at all. You just want to test the waters a little bit, but at the very least, get an inexpensive app for a couple of months, make some videos, see if it's going to work out. Trust me on this. You want to look as good as possible, even when you're first getting started on the platform. Android users, you can check out KineMaster. It's around $5 a month. If that's too much, you can go down to Power Director. That's about $1 less. If you're on iOS, you can also use KineMaster, or you can get LumaFusion. That's a one-time payment of around $20 US. There's no subscription there. So if you can swing this even for a couple of months while you're testing the waters to find out if YouTube is for you or not, make that happen because people will look at you differently when you have a watermark versus when you don't have a watermark. And like I said before, if you have a business or you're trying to sell services or you're trying to sell anything on YouTube, you cannot have a watermark that doesn't belong to you. If you think that's too much to spend on an app, look around and see where you're spending money in your life. Maybe, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, please don't strike me down, what if you cut back on 1 or 2 cups of coffee per month? That will pay for an app. All right, we're still here. That's good. Look, you know your life better than I do, but give yourself an honest audit and say, what can I cut back on so that I can afford one of these apps to make me look more professional? It's totally worth it. Trust me on this. Now, I do know that there are some of you watching in certain parts of the world where that is actually a lot of money. I get that. And that's going to take us to the next mistake that a lot of mobile YouTubers are making, and that's sideloading or using pirated apps. This is a huge, huge thing that you should not be doing. Not because you're just stealing the app. I mean, that's bad within itself. But the problem is you don't know what malicious code is being put inside of the apps. Now, there are some legit apps that need to be sideloaded into your phone. I get that. But I'm talking specifically about the pirated apps. For example, if you're going to use a pirated version of KineMaster, somebody cracked that app so you don't have to pay for it. Why would they do that? Think about it like this. Why would somebody go through all of that trouble to crack that app and not put something in that app to benefit them? Your Google passwords are in here to your email account and to YouTube. Do you really want to risk your passwords to your email and your YouTube account? Maybe your banking information? I don't know what other passwords you have on your phone, but when somebody cracks these apps, they can put malicious code in these apps. You put them in your phone, you don't even know that it's there, and they can get that sort of information. So if you have to save up to buy these apps, or just use a legit free app out of the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, it's totally worth it. Yeah, you might be limited. You might not get all the layers and all the features that you want, but it's safe. Anything that you're sideloading into your phone that's pirated, you don't know what is coming in. And to be honest with you, that's just not worth it. And to take it a step further, and you might not even know this if you're using pirated apps, but a lot of times you don't get all of the features with a pirated app. Sometimes things get disabled or they can't crack everything. So when you're using features that the app should have and it's not working correctly, or you're limited on the size of the encode, or it crashes every 3 minutes or something like that, a lot of that comes from a cracked app. Moral of the story, it is better to use a free, lesser app than it is to use a better cracked app, if for nothing else, for the security of your phone. Imagine if an unsavory person were to get your passwords, they lock you out of your Gmail account, they lock you out of YouTube, your channel is gone, there's nothing you can do about it, but hey, you saved $3. You lost everything. Congratulations. If this is something that you've done and you've sideloaded pirated apps, honestly, I would completely wipe my phone. Factory reset, start over, rebuild the phone from the ground up just to be safe. Hopefully that fixes it. Before I move on to the next mistake, I would love to hear from you and hear what mistakes you've caught yourself doing already. Go down, leave a comment, let me know what those are. I read every single question and comment and I reply to as many of them as possible. And when this video is over, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna see what mistakes that you'll admit to. I've made a lot. The next mistake that so many mobile YouTubers are making is not taking the time to go through the YouTube Creator Academy. It's recently been rebranded to the Creator Academy, but this is the instruction manual for YouTubers. This is gonna teach you how the platform works, because when you come in, nobody knows how YouTube works. It's a big mystery. It's all this algorithm talk and all this stuff that makes your head explode, but the Creator Academy breaks everything down through free courses. Again, this is created by YouTube for YouTubers. Everything is free. So I'm gonna put a link in the description below to the Creator Academy. To be honest, you'll probably never finish it because they keep adding on to it. But when you get through a certain amount of it, a lot of this is gonna make sense. It's gonna start clicking in your head. Then you can focus on the stuff that works and then you can start growing your channel. The next mistake so many mobile YouTubers are making is not going all in because all they have is their phone. Look, your phone is a powerhouse. It's a computer, it's a camera, it's an organizer, it's an editor. You don't have to wait for a certain piece of gear. You don't need a microphone. You don't need lenses. You don't need gimbals. You don't need all of that stuff. I mean, those things are great to have and they all do serve a purpose. But in terms of just diving all in on YouTube and just grinding it out and making video after video after video, you can do this on your phone. It also doesn't matter if you're on an iPhone or an Android or an iPhone 5 or an iPhone XS. It doesn't matter if you have a tablet. The important thing is your story or your message or how you're sharing something with somebody, how you're helping someone, or how you're bringing value to someone's life. What lens you use, what mic you use, none of that stuff matters. You want a grip for your phone? That's cool. You want a gimbal? That's fantastic, but you don't need it. Make more content. Don't let this get in the way of your success. If you want to learn more about how to be a mobile content creator or mobile YouTuber, go ahead and tap on the subscribe button followed by the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.